What's happening, fam? This is Dave Burse. I'm here at the school and I'm recording the first episode of The Captain's Log. Essentially, the purpose of this project is to document the next stage of progress in my life. I'm 35 here, 2023, and essentially I've accomplished every goal I've set out for myself thus far. Things I wanted when I was 14, 15, 16, I have them. Things I wanted when I was 24, 25, 26, I have them. A lot of that is made possible through Kung Fu, through my Wing Chun training, really learning how to get the most out of life, to do the things that I want to do and not let artificial constraints hold me back. So I figured for this next project, I'll document it, share a little bit of my life in the hopes that maybe it is useful to a few other people out there that go out and get the things that they want out of life. Because that's what keeps the world interesting. Just people doing their thing. So a little bit about where we're at right now. I'm here in my office at the Kung Fu school. Said I teach Wing Chun Kung Fu in the Muay Thai lineage through Muay Yat and Yip Man. So I am a 6th generation student out from Yip Man. Been running the school here in Portland for about 10 years. About 10 years here. So we'll give you guys a quick tour in a second here. Go through some stuff. What else can I say? I got a dog. He's awesome, Major. He's about 4 or 5 years old now, 4 years old. Got married to my dream girl, literal. Used to have dreams about someone like this person, again when I was 14, 15, 16, and now I found her. And we've been together for about 13 years now, married for the last 4. That's pretty awesome. Got 2 beautiful kids, a 3-year-old daughter and a 6-month-old son. We own our house. Got 2 cars in my own name and a 3rd car in the business name. All these things were goals I set to be accomplished, and now they have been accomplished. Like I said, 35 years old doesn't happen overnight. It's a lot of hard effort, a lot of good work. But all things are accomplishable. Just set your mind to it, and you keep at it. You stick with it. So the next goal on my personal list is to get a boat. It's boat time, baby. There's a lot of things we can do with that boat, but number one is travel. Travel by sea. Connect with a very ancient form of transportation, the boat. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be sweet. I am nowhere near in position to buy a boat right now. But by the end of this series, I hope to have a couple boats. So I'm naming this project the Captain's Log. I might not be a captain yet, I don't have the boat yet, but it's only a matter of time. So episode 1 of the Captain's Log starts today here. It's July 3rd, 2023, one day before 4th of July, Independence Day. I am working through this holiday. That's a choice. I got a lot of inspirational projects that I'm pushing forward, including this one here. So taking advantage of what would normally be some time off to, accelerate some things, pushing things forward a bit. Next step in this whole process is definitely going to be getting a haircut. I could use a haircut, and that's been a while. Beard is definitely a bit overgrown. So it's haircut time. I'm trying to get set up with one of the local salons here, and make it a standard thing. It's gotten hard to keep up with stuff yourself. Sometimes you gotta offsource certain tasks to people who are just better at it. I'm also gonna be losing some weight, dropping a couple pounds. Another one of my life goals was to get bigger. I spent a number of years locked in at like that 160, 165 weight range. Medium t-shirt. Always wanted to wear a large t-shirt. Could never make it work. Couldn't make it work. So probably from 16 onwards to maybe 25, 26, so almost 10 years, locked in at this 160, 165 weight zone. And then I've really started putting a conscious effort into it, understanding a few things, worked through a bulk up period, building a lot of mass, muscle mass, etc. With my goal being to hit 180. Goal of 180. I more than surpassed that goal. Shot right past 180, hit 185. I said, wow, that's pretty amazing. This took me about 2 years maybe to put on that 20 pounds. And then I continued to push it, see where I could get to, see if I could hit 200. I did. I hit 205. And I kind of, at that point, bulking becomes a habit, becomes a ritual. And so maybe I've overbulked a bit. I pushed it a little too far. I got up into that 240 zone, which was pretty heavy. So once I started hitting that zone, I've been bringing it back down, cutting back down. I'm at about 225 right now. I've got at least a good another 20 pounds to drop. Get back to that 202, 205. That zone right there, the XL zone. Right now I'm up here in the 2XL. So not only did I hit the large, I hit the extra large and the double extra large. We're gonna bring it back down, cut it back a bit. A big part of that whole idea of gaining weight, losing weight, is calories, what you eat. If you burn more calories in a day than you consume in the day, you're going to lose weight. If you eat more calories in a day than you burn in a day, you're going to gain weight. If you burn a lot of calories, like I burn a lot of calories, then you have to eat a lot of calories in order to gain weight. And if you don't burn a lot of calories, then you have to not eat very much in order to lose the weight. So I'm gonna do some tracking with that as well. Keep tabs on things. We'll see how that process goes. So we'll be increasing the burn and decreasing the intake. And keeping track of that intake and making sure that it stays under the threshold there. That is the most important part of cutting, losing weight. Just like making sure that you eat more than you're burning is the most important part of bulking up, putting on weight. So we'll be exploring some of that as part of this path, this next stage here of progress. On the way to the boat. Headed to that boat. It's coming. It's coming. What else? Yeah, I'll be sharing some of my training regimen as well, and maybe we'll get some behind the scenes look at some of the production projects that we're working on right now too. Another one of those goals that I set and have been pushing forward was starting a supply company, a martial arts supply company. Really like a martial arts, a designer martial arts streetwear is what we're building right now. Yeah, pretty sweet. It all started with some pants, some custom pants things that we needed for our training that couldn't find it anywhere for sale. So we ended up making them ourselves, and then after making them ourselves, we took production to the next level and started to distribute them to other schools, like kung fu schools, martial arts schools, and we've since expanded the brand and gotten into more clothing than just the pants. And we're also selling to the public too. The website muayfasupplyco.com. That's Muay Fa Supply Company. Muay Fa Gongxi. Or Plum Blossom Supply Company. Plum Blossom is a symbol used by the Muay family. Muay Kung Fu family. It's also used often in China to represent human beings, people, red-blooded, and very perseverant. Plums will blossom, and the blossoms will survive a snowstorm. Plums are very early flowering. So you often see flowers iced over. Still, when they melt, they'll still become, still fruit, still meet fruition. And that perseverance is very symbolic of the perseverance of human beings, or the people of China. Very perseverant. Anyway, why don't we take a quick tour of the school here? Show you guys what I'm working with here. Let's see. We'll flip the camera around. Alrighty. So this is the first chamber of the school here. It's my office in the back. Got some pictures, some kung fu history here. See, that's us in Hong Kong. with Yip Chung, Yip Man's son. Spent a couple weeks over there. Painting of Hong Kong Harbor here. What we got over there? This is the assistant desk here, Norman. He's working with me on the supply company, and then also doing his kung fu training. It's a little to do board there. Back here we got our uniforms. My back office here. It's kind of overloaded with the latest pants delivery. Some of the film shooting stuff. It's a mess back here, but you know, reducing everything. Yeah, and then you know, it's a little bit of a family area here too. Kids' toys. Picked this table up for free. You know, this building, a bunch of stuff. People leave out. This is a real nice table. We're gonna put it together here pretty soon. And then yeah, first chamber set up for the video conferencing. You know, doing some Zoom training, especially over the pandemic. I got these mirrors up recently. That's a pretty good find. It's the Plum Blossom I was telling you about. This is my tongue chop, tongue lineage. So plants display. This is Congress Street, Portland, Maine. Nice Szechuan kitchen across the street. And that electronic repair store. My boy Ed, he started over here in this building and ended up moving across the street. Some training equipment, a sweet kung fu sign, neon sign, it's a birthday present from Amelia, wife. Just got the Kun Kut there. This is the second chamber. The old money tree, you know, always growing. A couple portraits. It's Yip Man on the right, and then that's Mo Yat on the left there. See if I can get that kung fu. I'll get it later. And this plant here, got this when I started the club. Back in 2012, so this plant's like 11, 12 years old, this ivy. I forget what type of ivy it is, but it is old. And changing rooms, wall of history here. Some old flyers that we've done in the past. I don't know if you can read it, but When It's Life or Death, Wing Chun Kung Fu. Yeah. This is 10 techniques for mastery. Front door there. Back here we got the advanced training space. Mukyong Jongs, wooden dummy. Good for working on things like distance, timing. In Congress Street is the school crest here. And Amelia drew this up. Pretty sweet. I like it a lot. And we got this fake tree here. You know, no living things in the third chamber. This is the chamber, the third chamber. Chamber of violence. No benches either. No sitting down back here. We got James here coming in for a private lesson. What's up, James? You can head on in. Get a warm up started. This is the hall here, and we're in this building. been here for a while. That's the front door. There's a sign. Come on in. Let's see, the dog's running around here somewhere. We'll get him on here too. What's up, buddy? This is Major. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's a good boy. He's growing up at the Kung Fu school. And he is a Kung Fu dog, no doubt about it.